day, and welcome to yet another edition of our Make More Profits Masterclass, where I've been taking you through the processes that are needed and required of you as an entrepreneur to make your business more profitable and to drive more growth. In the last few classes, I've explained how to formulate a good business budget, how to create smart objectives, how to do a SWOT analysis, and how to measure your business performance. For today, I'll be taking you through how to create an elevator pitch. I'll try to explain to you what an elevator pitch is, the attributes that makes up a good elevator pitch, steps to creating an elevator pitch, and then I will try to differentiate between an elevator pitch and a pitch deck. Then finally, I'll round it up with a brief explanation of the elements of a pitch deck. The truth is, many entrepreneurs tend to associate elevator pitch only with funding. They think that it is only when you're looking for financial investment into your business that you need to prepare an elevator pitch. But this is not true. While an elevator pitch is one of the things that you must prepare, that you need in order to get funding, it is very, very useful beyond just that. What is an elevator pitch? An elevator pitch is a short and persuasive speech that you use to spark interest in your business, your product, your idea, or even yourself. So it is not necessarily that when you want to get funding that you need to craft an elevator pitch, but the day you start a business, the day you conceive the idea of a business, it is incumbent on you to start crafting an elevator pitch at that time, such that whenever anybody meets you and asks you about your business, the elevator pitch is going to be your simple response to such person. Don't forget that in order for you to create a very good elevator pitch, you most likely would need to go through it a lot of times before arriving at the very best version of an elevator pitch. After knowing what an elevator pitch is, then what are the characteristics of a good elevator pitch? First of all, a good pitch must be compelling and exciting. What do I mean by compelling and exciting? A good pitch must have an element that makes it interesting for the listener to actually want to know more. When I will be explaining the steps of creating an elevator pitch, you would see the elements that could make an elevator pitch interesting and compelling. So that is the first characteristics. The second one is that a good pitch should not exceed 30 seconds. It should be between 20 to 30 seconds. Because if it is less than that, then you most probably would not be giving detailed information. And if it is more than that, you would bore out the listener. Don't forget that a lot of people are carried away quickly. The attention lifespan of an average individual today is not more than 30 seconds. So if you can't capture that interest in 30 seconds, then you might have lost that prospect. And then the last attribute is that your pitch must not sound aggressive, neither should it sound passive. When you sound aggressive, you make it look like you just want to make a sale. You just want the person to buy from you. You want to force your business idea or product on that person. And that is wrong. On the other hand, when you are passive, that is when you don't sound like you yourself you are convinced about your business. You must choose a middle course. You must let your pitch sound interesting, and at the same time, don't let it look like you are forcing yourself on the person. When I will be explaining the steps would, if you follow the steps that I will be explaining in the next few moments, then Your elevator pitch will just be in between the passiveness and the aggressiveness. So, what are the steps to creating a good elevator pitch? Step 1, identify your goal. As I mentioned when I was defining an elevator pitch could be crafted for quite a number of reasons. If you are just a startup, if you're just starting up, your elevator pitch might need to center around you explaining and introducing your business to prospective clients. If you are already in business, perhaps you have a teammate or you have a management board that actually finances, or even investors that finance your business. Your elevator pitch might be in you introducing a new idea to them. Okay, we have so product. Then you thought about having another product, another service that could actually enhance your business. You need to craft a pitch that would help you introduce that idea to the management or to the board or to even your team. Another objective of an elevator pitch is that you want to sell a new product to an existing client. Maybe you already have clients, you already have customers, then you came up with some new product or services that you know would be of benefit to that kind of client. Then you need to create an elevator pitch for that too. So the first thing you need to do is about you identifying in your mind what exactly you want that elevator pitch to achieve. Number 2, explain what you do. After you've identified your goal, the first thing you need to do on paper is to explain exactly what your business does, what that product does, what that idea would do. So explain it in that pitch. And that takes us to you understanding that whatever thing you want to explain, it must solve a problem, and then it must explain how you want to solve it. How solving it can actually help those you are pitching it to. If you're a business person, if you're a business owner, don't forget that your business must actually provide solution to some problem. In fact, if possible, you can add statistical data to back up what you do and to also show the value of what you do. Don't forget that your business, your pitch must actually get you excited, because if it does not get you excited, then most likely it will not get your listener excited. Explain what you do. That's number 2. Number 3, after you've identified your goals and you've explained what you do, you've explained to the listener what problem you solve, what statistical data backs up that problem, and even how you solve it if it is possible, then you should also communicate your unique advantage. A good business should have its uniqueness. There should be something that makes you stand out. That something is what would make you competitively win over your competitors. This unique advantage could be a big idea. It could be something that is very big and your competitors do not have that kind of idea. It could even be in the way you solve a problem. It could be in a kind of knowledge or expertise that you have that others do not have. So you must have identified this prior to you crafting your elevator pitch. Then after you've talked about what you do, the best thing, the ideal thing is for you to communicate your unique advantage. Step number 4, engage with a question. Yes, in order to round up the pitch and make it actually interesting, you should engage the listener with a question. Now, note this, don't engage them with a yes or no question, because a yes or no question is going to let them give you a yes or no answer, and that will be the end of it. But if you ask them questions that they need to think about before giving you an answer, then this helps you unconsciously cement your presence in their mind. When they get home after you have left, this thing would come back to them, and they would ruminate on it, they would think about it, and before you know it, when they need anything pertaining to that business, to that product, they will think of you and they will call on you. Step number 5, put it all together. Now, each of these 4 steps that I've mentioned earlier are the key steps. You identify the purpose of the pitch, you explain what you do, you communicate your unique advantage, then you engage with a question. These things are going to be done separately. Then you need to put it together and ensure that it fits together. Ensure that it transits from one to another and it makes sense. And the last thing you need to do is to practice. Don't forget that practice makes perfect. So you have to keep practicing and practicing and practicing. The more you practice, the better you become, the more fluent you are, and whenever anybody meets you, you just easily and fluently sell yourself to them. Now, another importance of practicing is that beyond what you say, how you say it also matters. If because you want to say a lot in 30 seconds, if you talk too fast such that the person listening to you did not even get your message, then you've lost. If you don't practice enough, you won't be able to meet up with this. If you talk too slow, it will become boring. In fact, your body language matters a lot too. So it is when you practice consistently, almost every time, when you practice and practice and practice, this thing becomes almost natural to you. Now you could practice by standing in front of a mirror, or you could practice in front of your colleagues and family and friends. The key thing here is for you to make sure you practice until you get a natural feel to it. Now let me give you an example of an elevator pitch. My name is Mokhtar, the founder at The Paradigm. That is me. Okay, let me just say it, then you would see that in less than 30 seconds, I would sell myself to you. So I'm starting now. My name is Mokhtar, the founder at The Paradigm. At The Paradigm, we help small and medium businesses achieve more profits and drive business growth. We understand that every business is different. So are our solutions, where we treat every business uniquely. What challenges is your business facing? If you check that, you will see that I've actually sold myself, I have pitched myself to you in about 24 seconds. So, this is a perfect elevator pitch. My name is Mokhtar. So let me just analyze each part of this pitch. My name is Mokhtar, the founder at The Paradigm. This is an introduction of myself, assuming the person I'm talking to do not know me before. So I've introduced myself. My name is Mokhtar. The person knows my identity, Mokhtar. I am the founder at The Paradigm. The person also knows that what I'm about to talk about, I am the founder. So you might not be the founder, you might be the sales and marketing director, you might be anything. You might be the director of business development, you might be director of operations. Whatever thing you are, your designation matters if you are introducing yourself completely to a stranger. Now, at The Paradigm, we help small and medium businesses achieve more profits and drive business growth. This is what we do. This is an explanation of what we do. This is all we do at the Paradigm. We help small and medium businesses achieve more profits and drive business growth. This is interesting. This is exciting. When you hear that we help small and medium businesses achieve more profits, and you are a small and medium business owner, you want to learn more, you want to listen to more because you feel, wow, so you could help me achieve more profits and also drive business growth. So this is what we do. Then the third paragraph that says we understand that every business is different. So are our solutions, where we treat every business uniquely. Now, this is our unique advantage. This is our unique selling point. This is our unique selling proposition. Because unlike many other business development agency that just gives everybody the same solution, we don't do that. At the Paradigm, we listen to you, we listen to your business, we diagnose your business of the exact problem it has. Then we offer you the solution. Another unique thing about us is that many business development agency out there caters only for the big guys, the large corporations, the multinationals, and the likes. Almost every big company is it PZ, is it Cadbury, is it Primacidor, as in every of these businesses have a business development department. But who is going to help small and medium enterprises? The Paradigm. So this is also a uniqueness on its own. Then I asked you, what challenges is your business facing? Now, if you were to be a small and medium business owner, and after telling you what we do and how we do it in a unique way, then I ask you, what challenges is your business facing? Even if you don't answer me at that time, sometimes in the nearest future, you could be on your bed wanting to sleep, you could be in the sitting room, you could be eating, and you just remember that your business has certain challenges. Then unconsciously, you would think back to the Paradigm. So this is an example of an elevator pitch. I would urge you to use this format in creating yours. You could submit it to me for me to help you check. You could make it, as I promised from the beginning of the session, that I would give a difference. I would explain the differences between an elevator pitch and a pitch deck. Now, you see, an elevator pitch and a pitch deck are similar only because both of them are pitches. Now, a pitch means an explanation. For an elevator pitch, we're talking about an introductory explanation of what you do. But for a pitch deck, we're talking about a storytelling explanation of an overview of your business. So it is not just a short one, it is a detailed overview of your business. So a pitch deck is a document providing an informative overview of your business. It is used primarily as a tool for telling your business story for the purpose of funding. That is what a pitch deck is. A pitch deck is one of many documents that a business owner must have if they want to be taken serious. So we have a pitch deck, we have a business plan, we have a financial projection, a detailed financial projection, we have detailed market research, and all these things. They are documents that a business owner must prepare if they want their business to be taken seriously. Now, just like an elevator pitch has its own steps, has its elements, talking about you identifying your goals, you explaining what you do, you communicating your USP, your unique selling proposition, then finally you asking an engaging question. A pitch deck too has its elements. So I would take those elements one by one and briefly explain them. Maybe in another session entirely, I could go deep into what a pitch deck entails. Now, elements of a pitch deck. The very first element of a pitch deck is vision and value proposition. Now, you see, a vision and a value proposition is a one-sentence overview of your business and the value you provide. A one-sentence overview of your business and the value you provide. This is something that whenever your business name is mentioned, this is what comes to mind. Now, it is good for you to keep this vision and value proposition simple and short. For instance, at the Paradigm, our vision and value proposition is preferring solutions to every business needs. You see, it's a very simple thing. As in, we prefer solution, we give solution to every business needs. That is our vision and value proposition. Number 2 element of a pitch deck is the problem. What I mean by elements is that these are things that your pitch deck must contain. These are things that must feature in your pitch deck. The second thing is the problem. Now, what problem is your business solving? You already know that if you say you are a business and you are not solving a problem, then you are sitting down on a long thing, very long thing, a very, very long thing. So you need to talk about the problem. If possible, talk about facts, statistics that backs up the problem. Tell stories about the problem, as in let your potential investors, let them see how real the problem is, because this helps them to understand your business better. Okay, let me still use the Paradigm. The problem we want to solve is to help every business, every small and medium business, achieve more profit and drive sustainable business growth. This is our solution. Now, what is the problem? The problem is that lots of businesses actually fail as soon as they start. Look around you. Check out how many SME actually started last year. How many are still functional today? What is making them fail? Now, what is making them fail is because they lack structural competence. And to back up this claim, this problem of business failure, according to SME 360, a research company that deals about small and medium enterprises, after every year, 50% of new businesses fail after 1 year. And that number rises to about 95% by the 5th year. That means that at the end of 5 years, out of 100 businesses that start up, only 5 actually remain functional. So for how long would we continue doing this? So this is the problem. So you must explain the problem you want to solve, so that the investor can see how real the problem is. The number 3 element of your pitch deck is your target market. You must explain to your potential investors who your ideal customers are. For the Paradigm, our ideal customers are small and medium business owners. You must explain to them how many people do you expect to work with you? Do you expect to buy from you? What is the market size? Market size means that how many people actually has this problem. So all small and medium enterprises have the problem of a potential business failure if they do not work towards structural competence. So your target market, it has many things under it. You have your market size share, you have the market potential, you could do a market segmentation, and lots of things. So hopefully our next class, our next series is going to dwell on target customers. So I would explain some of these things there. Then the fourth element is your solution. Now you identify the problem, you've identified the target market, who are those who has the problem. Then the next thing is what is your solution? How do you want to solve it? How? The next thing is your profitability. Under profitability, you explain to the investors how your idea makes money, how you want to charge money for your idea, who pays for the idea. You explain a lot of things under profitability. So we still have under the elements, you have achievements and milestones. What have you achieved so far? Have you made any sales? Do you have proof that your solution actually solves the problem? So these are achievements. The milestones are, what do you want to achieve in the next, it could be on a 3, it is best that you make it on a 3-month basis, and then for the next 2 years, at least for the next 2 years. The next element is, what are the marketing and sales strategy that you want to use? How do you plan to get customers? How do you plan to get them to buy? How do you plan to keep them? What is different between your own marketing strategy and that of your competitors? The next element is your team. I've always said it, that to succeed as a business owner, you need not just financial resources, but you need human resources too. You cannot do it alone. If you go alone, you won't go far. If you want to go far and go well, you must have people to help you push your dream. So who are your team? Why do you think they are the right people? What experience does your team have? What expertise are they bringing to the table? So even if you don't have a complete team yet, identify the key positions where you need people and explain them. The next, which is the 9th element, is your financials. Under your financials, you need your sales forecast, you need your income statement, you need your cash flow statement for at least 3 years. So these are things that helps your investor see your business as a business. Yes, you might need to make assumptions if you are just starting up, but let your assumptions be as real as they could be. Now, it is always best to give your financials to the expert. One of the services that we offer at the Paradigm is a financial management service, where we help you create every of these statements: your income statement, your cash flow statement, your balance sheet, every financial document that you need to back up your business. We could help you prepare them. Then the 10th element of your pitch deck is your competition. Now you need to look at the market industry, the industry. How do you fit into the competitive landscape? As in, do you stand a chance to succeed? How are you different from your competitors? And most importantly, what key advantages do you have over your competitors? Then the 11th element of your pitch deck is your needs. What do you need? Don't forget that your pitch deck is primarily for you to seek funding. So you need to bring out and tell us, how much do you need? As in, tell us, how much do you need? What do you need it for? In fact, do a breakdown of how you plan on using the funding. These 11 elements are the most important elements. Now, some other things that you need to do, that you need to put into your pitch deck, is your exit strategy. An exit strategy is a way which is a kind of guarantee by which you let your investors, your potential investors, know how they will get back their money. If it is on an equity level, if you are getting the money on an equity level, then you let them know how much share will get back to them. If it is on a debt level, if you are going to be giving them back their money fully, you let them know how you plan to pay back. If you are going to be waiting for your business to be acquired before you pay them back, you let them know. So this is what we mean by exit strategy. Then we have partnerships. Partnerships means that if you have some partners that you work together, that makes your business actually a success, then you need to let your investors know. For instance, at the Paradigm, we have few partners too. We have a partner that helps us with registering your business with the CAC, with the tax board. So this partnership must be included in your pitch deck. It makes your potential investor see you as a serious business, and it helps them know the processes that you follow in your business. The last thing is your product demo. If you already have a product that you have prepared, that is your minimum viable product, or you have a service that you have offered already, you should give a demonstration of how the product works, so that your potential investors knows that your business is not just a hit and go. It is not just an idea that might not work. You let them know that it is going to work. In fact, you have already tested it. So these are the basic elements of your pitch deck. As I said, perhaps in another level, in another class, I would explain to you in detail how to actually craft a pitch deck. But these are the basic elements that you need. Now, we are going to the end. We've come to the end of the session, and this just to remind you again that on the 1st of April 2022, which is on Friday, the Paradigm will be launching its website. And by launching our website, we'll be making public our services and also various offers that comes with it. So please don't miss it. Watch out and get prepared. If you are a small and medium business owner, the Paradigm is here to help you succeed. We are here to help you drive as much profit as possible and drive as much growth as possible for your business. We want your business to go out there, compete on any level, on a national level, on a global level, and win funds. We want your business to go out there and become the very next best African best business. We want your startup to look back and say, wow, we've come a long way. And we want you to keep soaring higher and higher. So watch out and have a nice night. Take care.